So today we're going to be looking at using equations in slope-intercept form. We've been talking about slope-intercept form for a while now. Hopefully you remember that that's y equals mx plus b. I don't have a warm-up for this one, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to jump right into it. Oh, I do have a warm-up. Scratch that. I do have a warm-up. First two, you need to find the slope of the line. Remember that that's y minus y over x minus x. So for 1, I'll write that up here. That's going to be 3 minus negative 2 over 1 minus 0 plus the opposite. It gives me 5 over 1, or slope of 5. Second one, same thing, y minus y over x minus x. Negative 2 minus 2 over 5 minus 3, go plus the opposite. It's going to give me negative 4 over 2, which will reduce down to negative 2. Problem 3. Bill borrowed $75 from his parents. He is paying back $5 per week. That word per means multiplication. So $5 multiplied times however many weeks is going to end up giving me $75 total dollars. And that's all it would be to model this situation. Now we'll get into the actual lesson. So we want to write an equation given 2 points, one of those points being the y-intercept. So, if you remember from before, the one with the 0 in front is always b. To find your slope, you're going to take y minus y over x minus x. So negative 2 minus 0. Because I put the negative 2 first, I need to go 0 minus negative 1 plus positive 1. It gives me negative 2 over 1, or a slope of negative 2. Y equals mx plus b. M is negative 2, so y equals negative 2x. Your b value is the number with the 0 in front, so negative 2. Second problem. I need m, I need b. b is 0, 4. M is my slope, 13 minus 4 over 6 minus 0. It's going to give me 9 over 6, which will reduce down to 3 over 2. Plug it into the equation. Y equals 3 over 2x plus 4. So now it becomes a little bit trickier. Now I'm not giving you the y-intercept anymore. We have to find that b value a different way. But start with what we got. I got m, negative 4. I need to find b. What you're going to do to find b is you're going to plug in what we have. So far I have y equals negative 4x plus b. That's what I got so far. I know m, I put m in the problem. They gave me this other point though, and they say it passes through negative 1, 3. Well, negative 1's an x value and 3's a y value. Well, I have an x and a y in my problem here, so plug them in. So instead of y, put 3. Keep the negative 4. Instead of x, put negative 1, and then plus b. Multiply, negative 4 times negative 1 is positive 4. I want to know what b is, so I want to get it by itself. So I'm going to add negative 4 to each side. 3 plus negative 4 is negative 1. And I've been able to figure out what b is. So now I have m, now I have b. Now I can write my final equation. So negative 4x plus negative 1. Same thing, just showing it to you again. You have m. M is negative 2. We're looking for b. Write the equation y equals mx plus b with what you have so far. So y equals negative 2x plus b. I don't know what b is, but I do have an x and a y that were given to me. So plug them in. So 3 equals negative 2 times 6 plus b. 3 equals negative 12 plus b. I'm going to add 12 to each side to get rid of a negative 12. 12 plus 3 tells me that b is 15. Your final answer is writing it as an equation. Y equals negative 2x plus 15. Well, in the last example, I at least gave you your slope. May not have given you your y-intercept, but I at least gave you your slope. Here I'm not giving you either one. But you know how to find slope. You know that slope is y minus y over x minus x. So that's going to give me 5 minus 1 over negative 2 minus 2 plus negative 2. That's going to give me 4 over negative 4, which reduces down to negative 1. Find your slope first. Now that I have my slope, I can find b. Y equals negative 1x plus b. In this case, I've given you two ordered pairs. Both of them have an x and a y in them. Pick one of them. It does not matter which one you pick and put it in for the x and the y. Personally, I choose the one with the smallest numbers, the one with the least number of negatives, and if there's a 0, I will typically choose that one. So in this case, I'm going to pick the 2, 1 ordered pair because it doesn't have negatives and it's got the smallest numbers. So plug it in. So for y, I put in 1. For x, I put in 2 plus b. Negative 1 times 2 is negative 2 plus b. We're going to add 2 to each side. 1 plus 2 tells me that b is 3. I have m, I have b. Write the equation. Y equals negative 1x plus 3. Same thing again, two ordered pairs. Don't get yourself caught here. I'm not giving you the y-intercept. The y-intercept always has a 0 come first. 3, 0 is actually the x-intercept, and it being the x-intercept actually won't help us much at all. So we need to start and find our slope. Negative 4 minus 0 over 2 minus 3 plus the opposite. That gives me negative 4 over negative 1, which reduces down to positive 4. For b, plug in what you can. Y equals 4x plus b. Pick one of the two ordered pairs. I always choose one that has 0 if there's a 0 in it. 0 is y, so 0 equals 4 times 3 plus b. 0 equals 12 plus b. Add negative 12 to each side. And I get negative 12 equaling b. Y equals 4x plus negative 12. Now we're going to write linear functions. Linear functions are pretty much just fancy equations. Okay? I don't want you to get caught up in the way this is written. That's all it is. It's just written different. In order to write in slope-intercept form, you need to have two ordered pairs. I'm hiding them. One ordered pair is 4, 9. The other ordered pair is negative 4, negative 7. They're right in order. The f just says that we have a function. Okay? And we'll talk about functions in another unit. We're getting to functions. But trust me when I say that a function is just a fancy equation. Okay? So pull out what you need. Now that I have my ordered pairs, I don't need that anymore. I don't need the f's. I don't need any of it. I have what I need in my ordered pairs. Find m, find b. M. is 9 minus negative 7 over 4 minus negative 4. That is 16 over 8, which reduces to 2. To find b, plug in what you know. Y equals 2x plus b. I'm going to choose the 4 and the 9 because they don't have the negatives. Plug them in for x and y. 9 equals 8 plus b. Add negative 8 to each side. And I get 1 equaling b. Final answer, plug the slope, which was 2, into the equation, and plug b in, which was 1. Same thing, pull out your ordered pairs, so 2, 8, and negative 2, negative 4. Find your slope first, 8 minus negative 4 over 2 minus negative 2 plus positive. That gives me 12 over 4, or a slope of 3. To find my y-intercept, plug in what I know, so y equals 3x plus b. Pick one of your 2 ordered pairs. I'm picking the one without the negatives. So 8 equals 3 times 2 plus b. 8 equals 6 plus b. I'm going to add negative 6 to each side. 2 equals b. So y equals 3x plus 2. 2 for you to try on your own. It's just the 2 ordered pairs. Find your slope, find b, write the equation. In the first one, to find my slope, 7 minus 4 over 2 minus 1. That gives me 3 over 1. To find b, plug in what I know. Y equals 3x plus b. I'm going to use the equation with the 1 and the 4. 4 equals 3 times 1 plus b. 4 equals 3 plus b. Subtract 3 from each side. I get 1 equaling b. Put the pieces together. Y equals 3x plus 1. Two, same thing. Find your slope. 9 minus 2 over 4 minus 3. It's 7 over 1, or a slope of 7. For b, plug in what you know. Y equals 7x plus b. 2 and I'm using the ordered pair 3, 2. So 2 equals 7 times 3 plus b. 2 equals 21 plus b. Add negative 21 to each side. And I get b equaling negative 19. Y equals 7x plus negative 19. Last one, a word problem, just trying to put it all together. Okay? So, looking at what we have, a carnival charges $2.50 per ride. When you see the word per, that's going to lead you pretty much to your slope. That word per is a pretty good idea that you're close to your slope. You also found a total and 6 rides. That's actually an ordered pair. An ordered pair, to kind of help you out, if you have a money amount, your money amount is typically your y value. I'd say about 95% of the time, if you have a money amount, make that y. So my ordered pair is 6 and $22.50, or my money amount. So I have m, my 250. I have an ordered pair. I need to find b. So start by plugging in what you know. Y equals 250x plus b. Well, my ordered pair give me my x and my y. So 2250 equals 250 times x, which is 6, plus b. 2250 equals 15 plus b. Add negative 15 to each side. And you find out that b is $7.50. So y equals 250 x plus 750. Okay. So now that I have my equation, 2.5x plus 750 equals y. We've been asked now to find the total cost for 15 rides. 15 again is your x value. Total cost is your y. So plug 15 in for x. So y equals 250 times 15 plus 750. 750 is your entrance fee. Okay, how much you have to pay to get into the park before you even buy tickets. So 250 times 15, that's $37.50 just for tickets, plus my entrance fee of $7.50. So add the entrance fee in, and you'll find out that for me to ride 15 rides at this amusement park, it's going to cost me $45. It's pretty expensive for a ride to the amusement park. And that's the end of today's lesson. You want to go ahead, try the homework, see how it goes.